Now, because of the hatred of the current Wydad Casablanca president, some fans in Morocco are saying Wydad Casablanca are going into the dustbin of history. Obviously, this is not just from the opposition, but there are some Wydad fans who have this hatred for their president. I mean, the hatred for the current president by the Wydad fans is unmatched. Trusting the process is probably a phrase or a metaphor that you would not easily associate with a North African club. We know how trigger happy North African clubs are, and this is not just for at club level, but it is also at national level. Maybe they have a right to do that because the amount of money they pump when you are a national coach or even at club level, it's not different with what you see in Tunisia and in Egypt. At things stand currently, Rulani Mokwena, the young South African coach currently coaching Wydad Casablanca, is under immense pressure. Now, even in his humility to publicly take responsibility and accountability for the recent loss at home 4-1. I mean, for him to publicly say the words he said could be seen as something encouraging for the supporters, instead of him shifting blame to another department, maybe to management or recruitment or his technical team. But for him to solely say, whatever has happened on the field, it is because of me. It's not something common you see amongst coaches nowadays, especially in North Africa. And that alone could be seen as something encouraging. I mean, that is definitely sincere from this hard-working coach. I can tell you for free, after 16 games, Rulani Mokwena has won a lot of Wydad fans with the way he plays football, the way he employs tactics for the team he's managing. I do go by the name of Oscar in Sense Football, where I engage and discuss on anything to do with football, from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. Rulani Ashraf Mokwena might probably be at a place where he's expecting to be chopped, because there is an agent meeting by the management at Wydad after that humiliating loss by a Rulani Mokwena side. Now, if you look at the game, in the first half, they got a red card. I think the decision by the defenders, Wydad defenders, they have been making some horrible decisions. It was a deserved red card, but I believe that there could have been a cover from the player at the end, and for him just to pull the player was so unnecessary. Even if they let the guy score, at least it's 11v11, the team can come back. Going a man down, you would think Mokwena would park the bus and all, but Mokwena sticks to his principle of keeping the ball, sharing the ball, looking for pockets, playing through the pockets, manipulating those small spaces. And with him going on with that mindset, his team were the first ones to score, being 10 men under, and the assist came from the South African striker, a loan from the MLS, talking about Cassius Mailula, scoring first. And you would think maybe things would be better, but again, the defenders who continue to commit these grave errors, they were sleeping on duty yet again. When a shot came from the right, everyone was sleeping in the box, and the opposition forward managed to sneak that one in. So they go into finish the first half with the scoreline being 1-1, but they're still a man under. You look at the second half, they had some chances, but majority of the 3 goals, they were scored in the last 10 minutes. In the last 10 minutes. I mean, the amount of chances that Rulani Mokwena is creating for Wydad Casablanca. There are games that they drew that they were supposed to have won. There are games that they lost at the end where they were supposed to actually draw them. There are games that they lost that they were not supposed to lose. I actually am sitting here and I fear the worst for a Rulani Mokwena. I'm saying these words because just across the road from Wydad Casablanca, their rivalries, Raja Casablanca, or as they are known today, Raja Athletic Club, not too long ago fired their Portuguese coach after the loss to Mamelodi Sundowns, Ricardo Pinto. I believe they are targeting, or maybe they're just finalizing documentation with bringing the former young African coach Miguel Gamondi to lead their team. I mean, Raja Casablanca won the league last season undefeated, and Joseph Zimbao, the German who was assisted by David, who's currently the Simba SC coach, left for greener pastures in the Saudi Pro League. They got this Ricardo Pinto guy, and they don't waste time. North Africa, if you don't perform, they won't waste time. That's why I fear the worst for Rulani Mokwena. I'm sitting here probably expecting Rulani Mokwena to be released off his duties, probably with his technical team. There's about 5 of them. But I can rest assure you that Rulani Mokwena, there are a lot of clubs waiting, lining up for his signature. Before Rulani Mokwena went to your Wydad Casablanca in Morocco, there's a club in League One, Olympique de Marseille. The clubs, they were signing petitions in order to convince the management to give this South African young coach a chance in League One, France. So I know this for sure. Rulani Mokwena will not be coming back to South Africa. He will not be coming back here. There are a lot of nations, a lot of clubs that will gladly welcome Mokwena. And I'm not saying that Mokwena will be fired. It's just that if we follow the trend in North Africa, Egypt, Tunisia, Morocco, the management there, they don't waste time. I mean, anytime Mokwena will lose a game, we will hear from the media that there's an agent meeting, like the one they'll be having today because of the loss at the weekend. I mean, but I assume that any coach who goes to North Africa, the minute they sign to be coach, the pressure has started. The pressure does not start at game day. The pressure started when you signed the contract to be coach of a Raja Casablanca, a Berkane, Wydad Casablanca, ES Tunis, Setif. You talk about your Al Ali, your Zamalek, your Pyramid FC, those North African clubs. It is pressure from start to end. And I guess for any coach, whether club level or national level, there are 2 doors when you are employed as a coach. There's an entrance door and there's an exit door. The exit door could be voluntarily for myself, or could be that the management, they're just tired, they don't want your service anymore and they'll put you out. But there are those 2 doors. So every coach maybe knows this, that if you are no longer doing what was required of you, you'll probably be relieved of your duties. If you're seeing this space and this content for the very first time, would really love if you join this family. It's been an incredible 2024 with a whole lot of subscribers coming from all over Africa. I've been getting a lot of love from Tanzania because I do cover some games of Azam, Simba, Yanga. Getting a lot of love from Southern Africa, Lesotho, Botswana, Swaziland. And yeah, man, I really appreciate all types of engagement. We still want to grow this channel to that at least minimum of 10,000 subscribers, so that we can be able at least to invite guests, former footballers, coaches, and the like. And you do support this channel by, number one, subscribing. And I do welcome you if you are subscribing while watching this. Hearty welcome to you. You do support the channel by liking, by commenting, sharing the content on all your socials, and contributing whatever by using that love icon at the bottom there with that dollar sign, from $1 I think to 1,000 rand or so. All types of donations are welcome so that we grow this platform to another level. I did mention before that my desire is that I also travel to these African games. It doesn't matter whether it's in Rwanda, it's the Kigali derby, the Tanzania derby, Cairo derby, the Tunis derby, Setif, Esperance, and the like. Whether it's in Morocco, your Raja Casablanca. I see now there are other teams really strong in Morocco, making the Botola really a competitive league. But at this point in time, I'm expecting any news from Morocco as to what they will do with Ashraf Rulani Mokwena. And let me end it there by declaring, may my God bless you all.